Hey guys, my name is Eric, and I'm Steven, and we're from Monroe, Louisiana, from a church called Christ Church, and we're new here to Orlando. We're excited to be here at FaithWorld's, and we can't wait to see what God does here. Basically, we've grown up playing music our whole lives, and we've grown up being involved in the ministry with our father, and so actually around 10 or 11 is when we actually started putting our hands in and started working in the ministry. We were working around with our peers, working around, and as we grew older, we started doing more youth leadership. I took on a role as a youth worship leader and started working in the ministry there and just worked my way up, and I've been involved with youth ministry now for about 15, 16 years. We've been in several ministries throughout just the journey up until now, and I've been involved with a broadcast company that I worked at for a couple of years that was a part of our church. We had a ministry that's now grown to a national ministry, so that's been great. We've been in a professional band together that we gigged with for about 5 years, and loved it. God really did some amazing things, kind of like a prophetic electronic rock band. So we just kind of dabbled in some different areas that way, and it's been really a great time of ministry and just kind of discovery of ourselves. Back at home at Christ Church, Pastor Clint's cousin actually attends our church, and she had a daughter that I gave piano lessons to. And so from that relationship, I think she just kind of introduced us to, we got in the same circles, and I was invited to Judah Conference last year. And from that point, he and I just really hit it off. We had a great time, and you could really tell there was a kindred spirit, just a really great chemistry. And so we kept in contact. We came back to the Judah Conference this year, and Steve and I were both able to attend this time. And just the same thing, God really just began to unfold a new work in our lives, and we were just like, this feels right. My first impression of Faith World, to sum it up, a couple words: dynamic, incredible, powerful, anointed. It was just the most charged atmosphere I'd ever been in. And so the atmosphere was just set for worship, for you to meet God, for you to encounter the presence of God. And so my first impression is just beyond, I think, any other experience in church that I've ever had. And I can say that with assurance. I can say that and mean it. Right now, our vision for the youth and young adults here at Faith World is a very aggressive vision. Just to put it plainly, right now in our country, we're positioned to lose our generation at a very rapid rate. We want to greatly decelerate that and oppose the kingdom of darkness. Honestly, many people are just living without purpose. They're living without vision. They're living without the perspective to know who they are in Christ. So what we want to do is awaken them to that. We want to awaken their spiritual senses to hear and see what God says about them and to pursue that violently. I believe the church is in a time of great development. And so what we want to do is come in and be able to not shift things in a way that they don't already know. We want to be able to guide that hunger, guide that passion, guide that zeal that they have towards Christ, towards the things of God, and be able to see a massive harvest come in. And so we want to rally a team, rally an army of people who desire to see the next wave, the third great awakening, the massive harvest and potential that God has for this community, for the world, for the country. And then we can start here. I believe there's potential here. I believe there's time here, and it's the time to move, to mobilize, to go. Faith World is on the cutting edge of what God is doing. Faith World is a church that is moving out, that is bringing in, and that is moving up. So I'm excited to be here. I'm excited to see what God is doing to this church.